Alright, we're continuing the villager hunt. If you're watching this later on the VOD's channel, this is part of a lengthier stream I decided to just cut in half. As I was saying before, as if for some reason I find the villager literally right now, I'll just stitch this on to the end. I doubt that's gonna happen, given what's happened so far. But you never know. I would laugh if it did happen. It didn't. That's, I already know who it is. Oh, maybe not. Well, it's a pig, just not the right pig. When it hits 9 PM here as well, I'll go for a mystery tour and see if it lands on the full island to try and get the spiny lobster. So there's a couple of things I can do. Actually, one thing I will do now is just change clothes, so visually different. Sure. As long as it's different. Oh wait, it's Sterling. Okay, I've run into the chicken in a suit of armor. Not you. It's fine. Not a duplicate. False alarm. But I swear if I run into T-Bone a 5th time... Damn it. I saw blue, didn't know who it was. That's, yep, duplicate. Ah. Need my good luck to strike. I've been looking for an item in Diablo 2, and it's the same kind of luck. It's just repeating the same thing over and over again, hoping for the result I want. And I've had bad luck in that too. But eventually it will work in both cases. Oh, what? Okay, I've never seen you before. This is a completely new villager to me. Pee-wee? I wasn't aware there was a blue ape. That's kind of cool. But no. Duplicate. I think this is definitely going to be a record for the number of tickets I've spent in one sitting. Well, I know who you are, Rudy. At least unique, but not the one I'm looking for. There's always an option that Rudy turns up again later. At the rate this has been going. I mean, it's just here. Okay, well, unique. I like Henry. I would take Henry. If I wasn't doing what I was doing. Okay, next. Hey, Sherry, just got up. I've been going for like 3 hours already, probably more. At this point, I think I've spent like 70 or so tickets. If I want tickets, could bring some now before you leave for work. Let me see how many I have left. I have a lot left. And if at the end of the day I can't get something today, then it's fine. It's a matter of time more than anything else. It's, what, 8 p.m.? Oh, it's Pietro. I could comfortably do this for like another 3 hours, but anything beyond that, it's just... Yeah. I suppose it doesn't hurt to get him anyway. Let's see. Yeah. Oh wow, I needed a stack right now. I have 90 left. Which you would think is enough, but I don't know, it's up to you. If it's not a hassle. I went to splash water on my face before because I think I was getting tired. What's wrong with me? It's not even that late. It has been a busy week, so... But I don't think I could do this all night. It's just, whatever happens, happens. I'm tired, I'm tired. Who are you? Oh, I know you. I mean, Tom and Rudy wouldn't exactly be a bad pairing, but then... How picky do I want to be? Do I have Rudy as an amiibo? That's the question. Because if I do, that kind of... I'm checking them. I have them all here. No, I don't. So it's like... This isn't necessarily going to solve anything. I wouldn't want to kick out Lolly for this cat. bring some. Alright, let me know. I'll kick it open. It's Mitzi or one of the two pigs. I think that's the result I want. Preferably Boris, but either pig will work. If I get Mitzi, that means I'll have a cat. If I don't, that means I'll have an elephant. I think that's what it's gonna come down to it. Oh, you again. Da! I really wish the button you press to make it go quicker is the same as the confirm button, but I get why it's not. I just end up accidentally cancelling the dialogue a lot. I don't know if I'm losing my mind, but I swear this hat never used to be textured. It feels like it's got texture now. I don't know if I'm just tired or what, but I thought it was a solid color, and now I just see speckles. $4K hat. Alright, we're already done here. Another duplicate. Ready? Alright. Trust no one else is gonna jump in on a system. Oh, good, right, this new dialogue. Regular session. Just, why do you have to make this so much more? Ugh. $50 steps just to play with someone. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Alright, that's it. Go outside since I probably need to fetch stuff anyway. Yeah, the tiny library will probably come in handy. Should pass that on to Red. It's a good recipe. This is surprisingly quick. It's still slow, but feels quick. Oh, hold on. Actually, have a look if Celeste is around. It's clear skies, hold on. I'll quickly look around. May as well get a recipe out of it. Or is Celeste after 9? Okay, Flick is here. Okay, doesn't seem like Celeste is here. Thank you. If nothing else, it'll fuel whatever's gonna happen on red next. That's a lot. But you know what? So was what I had at the start of the night, and clearly it seems like it's not going to be enough. Alright, back to it. If I would have planned this better, I would have made this happen tomorrow night on a Friday, and then there wouldn't have been such a time constraint on it. But yeah, it's just the villager wanted to move out, and lining that up again isn't guaranteed, so I had to take it. So that being said, I should probably check red, but let's not commit to it until I know this is done. At least you knew. Another duplicate. That's at least 10 villages I've run into twice. It's not random. It can't be random. I'm still not used to the fact that the rumble feels different now again. I'm expecting it to be strong and then it's not. It's just that many people really didn't like it, huh? Ugh, damn. Cool design. Still unique. Who are you? That's a very sinister looking bunny. Never met. That's a very sinister looking bunny. Honestly, if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, I'd take this rabbit. It's got a pretty distinct look. Today's your Friday, your insurance finally came through and you're getting some of your clean furniture back. That's good. A little bit less stress. Yeah, tomorrow's my Friday and it's the Friday of a long weekend, so I'm looking forward to it. The rabbit just looks like they're going to get into trouble. I feel like I just saw a rare Pokemon. That's one of those villages that is distinct enough that I would remember running into them. I'd definitely comment on how shifty they look. Oh, thank God. I just saw the outfit. It's okay, this isn't you. I know who you are, but I haven't run into you today. Just this outfit was worn by someone else. Tomorrow, just to unwind, I'm definitely getting a pizza or something. It's my reward for this week. It's just been, oh man, a very long week. I feel like I didn't have a February, like, it's already March. And I'm just thinking, where was February? But yeah, I guess that's the result of not working for a while and then coming back. It was bound to be... I mean, it's not hectic and horrible, it's more just a little more than usual. On the bright side, for some of you viewers, time zones are changing. That's nice. It means the stream time is going to be less horrible, and then in a month's time, it'll be back to the winter time zone, which generally favors most people, with a couple of exceptions. This time next month, it'll only be 7 p.m. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's how it works, right? It goes back an hour. Another duplicate. I'll check the Daily Island in 10 minutes as well, just to see, since I'm around at this hour. See if it's the Fall Island. It's the one that grows mushrooms, that's the one I need. That one is set in May, and that's enough to get the spiny lobster. Pashmina for the third time. Yeah, this is starting to get up there in terms of worse luck. I've had 2 villagers that I've run into 3 times, 1 villager that I've run into 4 times, multiple duplicates. But of course it's random, right? Yep. I think we've officially gone over the 100 ticket mark. It's getting close to it. Oh man. Well, that's another village I've run into twice. I'm just happy I don't have to catch bugs anymore. And this weekend I have to remember to just play this in the morning for blue, and that'll sort out the fish for blue. And then it's just deep sea creatures for both. Although, mind you, I know the piranhas have a nighttime appearance, so maybe I can get the piranha today. The piranhas are weird. They have this gap where they're not available, and then... Oh yeah, no, they're from 9 PM, so I can get it. So at 9 I can get the piranha, and that'll just leave the other fish, which is morning. Okay. Yep, another village I've run into twice. I said that the name just reminds me of mustard because there's a brand in Australia. A brand of mustard that is that. Three times. Including back to back. I went to 2 islands, both of them were him. Alright, we've arrived at 9 p.m., so this island should have piranha on it. Small, okay. But it has to be a river, so as long as it has a river, which just doesn't count, it's a pond. Oh wait, yes, there we go, river. Well, it's new. Alright, let's try our luck. Every time I see that shadow, this might be too big. Yeah, probably too big. Alright, leave. Well, unique. I'm just happy to see new villages. Not repeats of ones I've seen multiple times now. Yeah, go home. Man, just playing Diablo alongside this is really different than grinding for an item in Diablo. And I guess it's the same thing for shiny Pokemon, like, it's the same mentality. Patience, tenacity. Knowing that eventually you will get the thing you're looking for. Oh, it's you. I think this is the last one of the stack. Three times. Yeah, this is definitely, I think this is definitely the worst. The other time, it did hit a villager 4 times, but it did not have multiple villagers at 3. It's okay. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. Given last time, just, yeah, within a few tickets, got it. I knew it had to even out. Actually, let me go to halves before it gets too late. I haven't purchased art. Give me a mental break from doing the same thing over and over again. Mm-hmm. Fake? It's fake, he's missing his hat. I'll take the statue. Deal with these later. I mean, I haven't run into you, so that's what I'm trying to figure out is if villagers are visiting, does that mean you can't run into them? So far, the answer seems like, yeah, you can't run into them. Which I guess makes it both better and worse. On the one hand, it will remove a few villages from being able to run into. On the other hand, if the villager you want is visiting on the day that you have to hunt, that sucks. Unless you can get hotel guests to permanently stay, I don't know. Oh, it's you. I know you. Was it New Leaf? I think it was in New Leaf. It's another duplicate villager. I mean, it's easily over 10 tickets that I've had duplicate villagers. Say the same thing, fresh face. Not repeat. Someone new. I mean, I guess if I've used 100 tickets, the likelihood of repeat visitors, I guess, is high at this point. It still doesn't feel good. Someone new. Can you imagine? It's just in 2020 during the pandemic, just someone getting this as their villager. Someone would have had to. It's another frog. No, wait, is it? I can't tell. That's a koala, never mind. Leaving Sydney behind. White. Shadow. Oh, but is this a this might be a pond. Okay, never mind. Because it doesn't have a river mouth, right? I know it does, okay. I know one of these maps doesn't have a river mouth. Too big. Alright, leave it. If the shadow's there, I'll try, but otherwise I'm not going out of my way. Midge. I've been watching The Simpsons, and that's what Mo calls Marge. Instead of Marge, it's Midge. Oops. Okay, let me try for the fish. Nope. I mean, yep, another villager. That's twice. This was at the start of tonight. I'm hoping that with all these fossils as well, it gives me the final fossil for red. If nothing else. Yeah. That's another one for you too. It's definitely in the double digits, the number of villagers I've run into twice. Probably approaching 20 now. Ah, that's another villager. Oh man, I think the last 4 or 5 have been just repeats. It feels like I'm wasting my tickets. The ones at the start of the night are starting to pop up. Is that just a sign that this is... It's not random? This hippo's, this is now the 3rd time, if not 4th. I remember 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4. Yeah, you knew. Just wasn't sure. That's fine. I like Apollo, but... Oh wait, fossil. How many tickets left? 5 in the stack. I'm burning through these. Okay. No panic yet. Well, at least it's someone new. I'll take it over repeating 3 times. Or in the case of T-Bone, 4. Hey, yeah, yeah, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. Goes okay, good to hear. I'm burning my Nook Mile tickets. I think I've spent like over 100. I haven't gotten what I want. Oh man. Mm-hmm. I think at this point I'm probably gonna run out of time instead of tickets. They're starting to get late. Sometimes I feel like the conversations I have with the pilots in the airport take longer than actually looking for the villager. I think half my time is spent on load screens and this conversation here. Okay, well, at least you're new. Wait, no, you're not. Limburg. You were at the start. Ah! It's another duplicate villager. I gotta get more tickets. So, with this, I think this is 400 now. There was 120 in this stack alone. And there's 50 left, and then, yeah, there was like about 60 here. There's easily over 100 tickets now that I've spent. So sorry I'm a bit like quiet. I've been snacking on my favorite potato chips just to kill time. For once they were on sale, so I was able to get them. It's one of the few little pleasures. Being able to get potato chips for a reasonable price. Well, you're new. Still no. I'm done with my chips now. I'm convinced that checking who the villager is only takes a few seconds, and the majority of this is just talking to these birds here. Well, it's new at least. I need someone to manifest a blue pig. I've heard stories of people spending 400 tickets to get the villager they want. I'm at 100 and I'm already like, this is taking ages. How can someone just throw 400 tickets at a problem like this? I guess it's different when you're streaming it. If you're doing just general gameplay on your own, you're just watching TV doing this, and I guess it's easy. Okay. It's another duplicate. This is one of these trips that, yep, talking to the birds definitely takes longer. I'm gonna time the next one. Yeah. I'm going to time how long it takes for me to get to the point where I have control over the player. And then how long it takes to walk to the villager. I bet you it takes no time at all. Or at least identify the villager. Okay. Starting now. It's already been 30 seconds. 40 seconds. It takes 40 seconds to get to the point where you're walking. And now, let's see. I'll take a second off. 2 seconds off. Yeah, it takes 7 seconds to find out what villager you've gotten. And so the majority of this is straight up just talking to the dodos. And that's just one way. It doesn't include the probably extra 20 to go home. There's pretty much a minute of interactions and load screens to find out if you've gotten a villager that you want. I don't know, there's a certain point where this stops being cute. I crossed that threshold a long time ago. I forgot what game it was that I played where they had something like this where talking to NPCs, they had their little bit of dialogue that, I guess, lore accurate, let's call it. But then when you talk to them a second time within a certain time frame, they just got straight to the point. If they were a shop, it was, how can I help you? Right away. And I think Animal Crossing needs that. Oh, good, another repeat villager. I think? No. There was another pink pig, but it wasn't this pink pig. Oh, I'm out of tickets. Oh, man. I feel a little defeated. There were so many tickets here before. Well, Pekka's another repeat. Okay. It's not a repeat. I don't know, man. Like, I'm starting to lose faith a little. That I'm going to get what I want. But I guess that's the thing. The closer I am to the end of this, the harder it becomes to find what I'm looking for. It's a bird, so it's not what I'm looking for. In fact, guess what? It's you for the third time. It's another villager that's hit triple. I wish there were little PNGs of each villager's head that I could have, and then just track them on screen so you could see how insane this is. Multiple villagers would be there twice. Back we go. Is that Gonzo or is that someone else? No, I don't think I've ever come across Ozzy, so... Wait, fossil. Oh crap. No, back. Nuts. This desk drives me insane. Go away. I hate that noise. It sounds like it's in my headphones. Oh. Well, there's the other blue crew. I can't remember if I've run into Rooney tonight. I know I've run into the other one. Walt. Well. I think regardless of whether I run out of tickets or not, I have to settle on something soon. This is starting to drive me nuts. It's a long time to be doing the same thing over and over again. It wouldn't be so bad if I could be like, alright, I'll continue this tomorrow, but the dumb thing is it'll just make a random villager move in. And that's always been the problem with this. Is that once I commit to looking for a villager, I have to get it within that same day. Unless I resort to turning back the clock, which I guess I could, but I don't know. It's just something I wish we had more agency over. Decide when a villager moves in randomly. Look who it is. Original resident of Red. Willow. I haven't even run into one of the villages that I want on red. That's how unlucky this has been as well. Like, I'm not specifically trying to run into blue villages. If I can grab a red one, that would work too, but that hasn't happened either. Hmm? Who was that? Oh. Wow. New villager. I mean, at least I've gotten some new ones. It stopped being cursed for a little while. Oh, I'll get the fossil on the way out. Not duplicate. Okay. No, this is good. Just more new ones I see. It feels like I'm making progress. It's Bob. Actually got one of those happy rooms with him, so. Would be good to get him, but nah. Okay, someone new. Have I run into you? I mean, I know who Hazel is. It just, at this point, it's just been so many villages tonight. I don't know anymore. Other than the obvious ones that I'll get upset at, because I know they've turned up 3-4 times now. Ah! It's not gonna happen. I'm not running out of tickets, but man, this is a little draining. I feel very tempted to just be like, I feel extremely tempted to take him. But then the match would be Audi. Hold on, do I actually have Audi? It's either I have the Audi amiibo or I don't. If I do, this might be an easy decision. Even though I've recognized that a long time ago, I was like, I won't take Audi because I've already had her on an island. But it's just, at this point, man, it is starting to get excruciating. To find the specific one that I want. And if this is a pair I can make with amiibo, then all the better. But I don't think I have her. I'm checking. Wait, I actually have Derwin one? Okay, well. Rover, that's another blue cat. Sorry, I have quite a few of these. And just to go through them takes a minute. Okay, I have Whitney. So this would only work if I actually found Audie, because then I could take Whitney. Alright, I'll leave it as an option. But this is just creating another problem. It's just like, well, I'm not matching anyone. I'm just hoping for another match, which, yeah, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help at all. If there's one I can solve with an amiibo pairing, then I'll consider it. I knew I had one of the wolves, I just couldn't remember who. I recognize that the tickets are starting to run low, so I'm trying to resolve this somehow. Damn it, wrong pig. Come on, blue pig. Within the next stack, yeah, I guess I'll start thinking about settling for someone. I need to create a match on one end. That's all I'm trying to do, is just match either way. Ugh, duplicate. Hey, Colin, how's it going? How's the hunt going? Not well. That's like easily 120 tickets I've spent. I've had multiple villages appear 3 times. Who am I looking for? Pigs. Either of the blue pigs. Or Mitzi. That's the ideal. If I get the blue pig, I'd basically just try and focus on getting the matches on red. And then just not have cats, because it's too much. But if I find Mitzi, well then I should try and match up the cats. But if I don't and get pig, then everything on blue has an equivalent, can have an equivalent on red at that point. As much as I want to have the 2 cats, it's just I can't keep doing this. I'm gonna run out of tickets. It's just I can't keep the supply of tickets up, and it's just, man. If I could take a break and be like, alright, I can continue this tomorrow, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh good, you've appeared for the 3rd time. Excellent. But the problem is always that I have to do this before the day is up. And so it's, at worst, it's been 4 to 5 hours of this. Tonight it's been 5.5 going on 6. It's gotten so bad that at a certain point I became so aware of what I was doing that I timed how long it takes to go from the point where you talk to the dodo to the point where you can move on the island. It takes 40 seconds, and then finding out whether or not it's the villager you want takes 8 to 10 seconds. So the majority of this is actually talking to this bird. The majority of the time is just you talking to this counter. Okay. Within these 20, I think I need to settle. Even though I do have more over here. It's just, I can't, man. It's like... My brain is just, it can't anymore. It's fine if you're doing this on the couch and you're playing and watching something on TV because you're not focusing on this. But with this is me streaming and trying to fill dead air of a repetitive action. And if I could just continue this tomorrow, I would, but you can't, so... I think I need to settle for someone, a blue villager, within this 20 stack. But it figures. I knew this was going to happen, given last time I got it in just a few tickets. I knew this was going to happen. But this is the second time I've looked for the pigs and just haven't been able to find either. Like, it's 2 potential villages. It's not one specific one I'm after. I'm just surprised I haven't come across either. Ugh, man. Meanwhile, I keep hearing about people saying Pokopia is a good game, and it's something that's up my alley. I'm like, yeah, but it's $110. Like, that's the reality of it, because I sure as hell wouldn't buy the game key card, even though it is cheaper, but it would involve buying a game key card, which is bad. Have I watched anyone play it? No, but I've had several people tell me. I'll ask if I'm going to play it. And also, I like, it's a good game. And it's up your alley. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right, but it's just unfortunate. If the digital version wasn't $110, if it was something like $89, I'd consider it more. But $110 is insane. That's another village that's appeared twice. Maybe it will go on sale one day. I mean, games eventually do, the digital ones, but I wouldn't count on it this year. And Nintendo discounts are just so stingy. It's 10% at most. It'll basically drop it down to the price that retailers sell physical copies at. That's why I never tend to buy digital games on the eShop. But this is one of these cases where it's like, if it's really that universally acclaimed, I might change my mind. I don't know. We'll see what happens over the course of the week as more and more people review it and play it that aren't paid reviews. Are you serious? 4 times. 4 times. Including once that was back to back. All right. I'm now aware of how much time this takes. Oh, man. If you want to be doing something repetitive, you want the attempt to not be longer than the load. Oh, it's Savannah again. Did I play bingo? No. Because I started this earlier, it wasn't exactly at an hour where there were many people around. And also, just tired from work, so I was just like, eh. I mean, people can do it on their own if they want. It doesn't necessarily require me doing anything. I'll just pull up the bingo thingy and DIY. If there were any time to do it, it would have been tonight because I've spent over 120 tickets, so there have been plenty of villages on display. now I'm at the end of this. Even though I have more tickets, it's just I can't keep doing this. Well, the thing is, that's the problem. If it were up to me, I would have done this tomorrow on a Friday, but there was no way for me to plan it. It's just, yeah, the villager wanted to move out, and that's unfortunately the day it fell on. On a Friday, it would have worked perfectly because I wouldn't have to think about getting up in the morning. But with this, it's unfortunately, I think it's more of a time issue now more than a ticket issue. We can't change the time to keep it on today. It's too much of a hassle for what it's worth. And I said I wouldn't time travel. It still wouldn't change the fact that I wouldn't want to do this for another 5 hours. Even if I did defer it to tomorrow, I wouldn't want to do it for another 5 hours. You know that collectively that would be 10 hours of villager hunts, and I can't do that. I'd rather just let it be. The hippo is blue, yeah, but there's no red hippo. At this point, I'm gonna push my luck as close as I can to the tickets I have left. And then once there's something that can either have a good equivalent or it's whatever, then I'll commit it. But I'll re-invite Pate because I kicked out Pate. It's okay, I have the tickets. That's the thing. I can try it again next time a villager wants to move out. I think that's the thing that is easier on my sanity than forcing it and doing this again for 5 hours tomorrow. And build up more tickets. Well, I'm not really playing this that much, so I wouldn't be building them up. I'm doing Dragon Quest and other things more than anything else. But I could. Like, I do want to start moving to a conclusion to this whole thing. But I guess the first thing is just getting the villagers in line, and it's almost there. Once the villagers are in line, then it's just building the town out. Might be easy to just buy the amiibo card. Yeah, about that. The ones that I want, they're a minimum of like $30, $40 because they're old. So, no. If I want Boris is like $60 or something like that because Boris is one of the ones that was for the 3DS, and if you scan Boris in, you got Ganon. Or something like that, I can't remember, but that's why Boris is expensive. The other pig, it's still old and equally expensive. There's no avenue. There's no easy avenue. If I want to get both the cats, it's the same thing. It's like, I'm basically spending the price of a game on just securing these villages. Which, nah. If this was like a full-time streaming thing and making videos was my job, then yeah, business expenditure, and just talk about how frustrating this was for, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then, hey, business expense. The ridiculous extent I went to land everything I wanted, but that's not the case. I just have to land matches where I can, whether it's ideal or not. So I have another villager to hunt on red. I mean, this is how it stands right now, to my knowledge, is if I go with what I have currently... No, I can't go with what I have currently, because I would have to get rid of Lolly, because there's no match for Lolly. Oh, god damn it. Third time. Okay, if I want to end this as quick as I can, the way it would work would be I would need to land Sid on red. It's late, so give me a sec. So it's like red elephant, red elephant. I would kick out Lolly, but then I would use Whitney, because I have Whitney as a amiibo. And then I would have to effectively land Audie. And I think that would do it. I think everyone else has a pair. If I'm not wrong. I think everyone else is paired up. So I'd be shifting the thing that I would need to find here. Hang on, I can do it now. Okay. So you have a match, you have a match, you have a match. You have a match, you have a match, you have a match, you have a match. So it's the last two of each island. So pretty much it's... you can have a counterpart on red. I just need to find the red elephant. You would effectively be... If I replace you with a pig, or just say, okay, screw it. If after today I can't be bothered, I would bring in Whitney, and then it would be Whitney in place of Lolly. And then that would mean on red, I would, like, straight up on red, it's just get Axel and... Not Axel. Get Sid for Axel, and get Audie for Whitney, and it'd be done. So those would be the two I'd have to find. As it stands right now, I'm trying to get a pig to match with the red pig. And then that would just mean that it would just be Sid. So if I get the pig, it just means I have to match Sid. If I want to end this as quick as I can without going into who I ideally want. And just get the concept of blue and red on either side. So I think either way it's two. Either way it's two villagers. It's just Whether or not I get one tonight or not. I did want to get the cats, but it's just, I don't know, man. I don't have the tickets / time / patience. It's just, it's gotten kind of dire with the amount I've spent. So I need to start thinking, okay, how can I still make this work within what I have? Yeah, it's you for the second time tonight. It's not easy. This was always going to be difficult the closer it got to the end. But see, I mean, even the Whitney thing is not ideal because Whitney, though blue, it's like more of a gray. But that's like a making a concession to kind of get this done. The other option is not to kick out Lolly. Not to kick out Lolly and get Rudy. Which then that would be a match with the cats right now. If Rudy did appear earlier. And then it would straight up be just getting Axel. Axel's match. Or Blue Pig, either way, it would work. Probably Blue Pig is still the way to go because there's two of them. And the odds of... That's why I'm hell-bent on getting the pigs, because there's two of them. It's not one specific one I'm going after. Did I finish the apartments? Apartments? What apartments? Sorry, brain is like dead. Oh, the hotel. Yeah, that's done. I thought you were talking about another game. Yeah, hotels was done ages ago. There wasn't much to the hotel stuff. It's just... I can't earn Nook Miles at a good rate enough anymore to earn sufficient tickets to keep searching. Most of the large milestones are either ages away or I've already done them. Okay, at least it's new. No, but I've already got Axel. Like... Oh, right. Yeah, at this point, I'm just looking to settle. And then I'll just re-invite Pate. It's just so typical of me. Last villager took 5 tickets. This is 130 at this point now. Too bad you can't hit the minus button to return home. That would save a few seconds. But I've started... Oh, god damn it. That's 3 times now for you. I'm sorry, but this is not random. There's no way I run into multiple villages 3 times. It's blue. Yeah, I still got 7 tickets left, though. I know I'm tempting fate here, but... It doesn't matter who I invite, really. They're gonna get kicked out again. The fact that I've worked out that each of these attempts takes a minute, and 10 seconds of those are actually finding out what the villager is. That means... I can work out how much time in an hour this menu wastes. I can do the math. How much these dodos waste my time in an hour. Well, at least you're new. I'm going to be seeing this counter in my sleep tonight. God damn it, I thought it was the pig. It's Cody. Damn it. I thought I had it. The blue pigs looks exactly like this. I thought I had it for a sec. Damn it. One of the pigs looks exactly like that. It's gonna come down to the last few tickets. I just think it's wild that out of all the tickets I've spent, the cats have not turned up a single time. I thought they would have. I don't think I've ever run into you before. You're new. What time is it? It's 11. Okay. I thought it was later. Who are you? How many do I have left? I have 3. Screw it. Just roll the dice. I mean, I still have a couple more, but this is just within the budget. I have more. I just don't want to use them all. I need to distribute them. Red's gonna have a villager move out as well, so I want to make sure it doesn't all get wasted here. Whichever end the match happens, I'm content enough with it. It doesn't have to be on this end. Another double. Alright. There is one more ticket left in the stack. I still have a few more that I am willing to throw at this. But just manifest anything useful, please. Oh no, wait, I have 2 more. Never mind. I thought it was the last one. Okay, well, last ticket. I don't want to look. I know it's going to be a disappointment. Oh, there's a bottle there. Yeah, I saw it in the corner of my eye. It's a disappointment. I saw orange. Okay, it's you again. Well, I still have tickets. I haven't run out, but I set a budget of what I wanted to spend here today. So I guess I've spent that. Now I will spend another 10 and just land it on the blue villager. Whatever that may be. And that'll do. I tried, but dude, this is like 100 and so. Let me try and memorize how much I had. I had like 7 here, so that's 70. And then I had 120. No, dude. 100 and it's easily 170 tickets. I had this was 120 without question. I reckon I'm almost at 200 tickets. I can't keep. Alright. These are budgeted for red. I really wanted it to be, okay, spend half here, and then I line up the final villager on red, but that's not happening, so... Yeah, almost 7 hours, yep. Yep. Just a train wreck. But I knew this was going to happen because that last time getting that villager, I got Sherb and then I got the Sherb's counterpart pretty much right away. I knew that in itself was going to mean this was going to suck. Getting that in such a small number of tickets, I knew that this next one was going to be horrible. One way or another. That recipe. I hate that you can find that, but not have the fish containers. Okay, well I've run into you. It's a pig, but not the right pig. I've seen a lot of the pigs tonight. Wait, stop. No, 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 no. Just move for a sec. I think I've seen 5 or 6 of the pigs tonight. Which, that sucks given 2 of them are blue. I even ran into the red pig. That's how unlucky it's been. The red pig I already have on red. I want to try and match it with Boris, but at this point I don't care. Just either. That's green. And I have run into you tonight as well. On a more positive note, I don't have to worry about catching bugs anymore. That's all done. I've never completed the bug side of the museum. Ah! Stupid menu. Oh my god. I've talked about how I would do this. I would make it so there are 3 counters. One to the far left, where that's the Nook Mile ticket counter. You walk there, you put your ticket in, away you go. And then here, 2 counters. Online play, offline play. And then that's it. Instead of 50 damn questions. Just walk to the counter depending on what you want to do. And it just does it. The amount of times I pick the wrong option or it just... The worst part about it is start again. Okay, but I've already got a... I've already got a squirrel though. Yeah, I guess take it, whatever. This isn't about like finding an ideal villager, this is just the parameters of blue villager. I've already got Ione though. Alright. I'm kicking you out anyway, so whatever. It's fine. Yeah. I know this is a bit anticlimactic, but collectively it's been 6.5 hours-ish. 100, or about 200 tickets. I think 180 is probably the number. I need to save the rest of the tickets for red. And I'm tired. The fact that you have to do this in one day or it'll fill it with a random villager, that's the worst part about this. If I could just do this periodically and do a couple hours here and there, it'd be fine, but man, I'm a husk at this point. Okay, before I do end, the other thing I was going to do, let me just dump these tickets here. So I don't forget, check out the Daily Island and see if it does land on the mystery island I want. Surprised Celeste isn't here either. It's relatively clear. Okay, good, I ran to the correct side this time. Alright. Please, if nothing else, let this be my stroke of good luck and I get the island required. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. With this, I have to wait till 9 PM to check because it's the spiny lobster. So this will either be get the island or... I mean, am I really gonna still be playing this in May? I don't know. It seems possible. But for now, I'll try and get it this way. It's not looking good. It's getting cloudy and rainy. Different weather, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's different season. Yeah, it's just a standard island. There's nothing really I want. Wait, is this a gyro? There's two of them. I guess it is. I don't care about the gyroids. I've got plenty. Okay, this one's not... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's not smoking. Alright, well, I tried. Oh. It's okay, today wasn't my day. I still can't believe that I've heard people say they have spent 300 to 400 tickets looking for a villager. I didn't even spend 200 today, and that took 7 hours almost. Like, granted, the first maybe dozen or so, I was getting rocks, and that did slow it down, but the rest of them, it was in and out. Yeah, well, it's okay. Before I forget, Piranha, otherwise I will forget. Yeah, I guess just do the amiibo scan and just bring back Pate. I know there's fossil spots, but I can't be bothered. Oh, who we got? Damn it. Once I do settle on the villages, I'll start cleaning this stuff up and actually laying it out properly. These trees were here pretty much for the stag beetles, so I could get them easily. Now that I have them all, it doesn't matter. I can get rid of most of them. I will continue the gardening stuff. I just needed a mental break from it. I felt like I was losing my mind, especially with the green mums that just won't appear. Last time I played this, it did not take this long. Granted, it still took a few months, but it's been... Holy crap, yeah, it's been 6 months. At least. When you take out the parts that I've taken a break, it's been about 6 months of trying. I thought the blue roses would be last, but not. Actually, they patched this, right? Has this gotten better? Hold on. Ken. Wait, it doesn't work. Oh no, this is a cheer thing. It's not the... Hang on. I want to see if my $8... That's the one. Okay. Ken. No. Ken. Okay. Ken. Lolly. This is not working, is it? Alright. Who's actually out and about? The moment I saw this feature, I knew this is exactly what was going to happen with it. Ken. And what you... Poncho. Poncho. That worked. Poncho. Alright, that works. Ken. 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 Yep. Worth the $8. Penis. It's still ace. Alright. Anyway. They make it look so easy in the reveal trailer. And I have the villager they used in the trailer. Feels so much better that I'm not going through that menu every minute. I didn't want to get bait and thought this would be easy just to get like this, but they're not appearing. So there are 200 tickets here, roughly, right? Yeah, well, give or take. I can make it 200. It's my budget for the red villager. I think I'm just better off trying to land the red villager. I don't know why, it's the same thing. It's just... I've had better luck landing the red villagers for some reason. Let me see if I have some bait. single piece. Okay, well. What? Guess you can. Stop it. Apparently too far away. Wow, it might even be it. Not quite. Okay. I mean, I don't have to do this now. The piranha do appear in the morning. I guess I still have to get that other one. Which I'll have to dedicate some time this weekend. It's a long weekend, so I think I'll set myself a reminder. And then that's the fishing done completely. It's just one of those fish that's kind of around at an awkward time that, well, because I'm working, I'm just never going to be on at that hour. One more fish. I'm surprised the Ghost and Celeste aren't here. Yeah, once I sort out the villagers, then building the town should be straightforward. There are some things that I'm still thinking about what to do, but for the most part, I have ideas for most of the areas. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's small size, but... I think the bigger effort was just getting the landscape to be a mirror image of one another, and that's all sorted for the most part. Come on. This might be the reason why I didn't get the piranha the past couple of months, is this exact reason right here. What? Didn't I get rid of... I got rid of your fleas earlier, or was it someone else? Penis. So weird that he's the only one that... Consider this. There is a villager named Poncho. There's a villager that actually starts with the letter P. And yet, he's the one that answers every time to penis. I just remembered when they announced the Switch 2 and they were talking about the microphone and they made it sound so revolutionary that it'd be able to pick up your voice clearly when there's a vacuum cleaner around or whatever the heck it was. I'm not going to say like a studio room, but it's been treated for noise. I have that acoustic foam that reduces echo. And it's not that far away from me, and it still gets it wrong. I think it's probably my accent, but at the same time, I don't think it's my accent. I think it's just genuinely bad. I will say, because of the hotel, the impact of just having the villages I want is lessened a little with the random visitors. But maybe if I design the tourist clothing to be obvious that they're tourist, I might literally put the word tourist on them. So then it's just like, yeah, but see, the people that live here... I don't know. You can definitely see the point of people not liking the new patch because it ruined the aesthetic they were going for on their island. I spent all this time getting blue villages and then this is going on. Be nice if you could just close the hotel. Just be like, no vacancies. Where is this fish? Okay, I'm giving it 5 more minutes. I just wanted to do a little something extra in the VOD, so then it's not just hours upon hours of me redeeming the Nook Mile ticket. This is probably gonna bother someone. Hold on. This just goes to show how long it's been since I've played this last. Okay. I don't remember if these are genuine. I'm sure most of them are fake, but I'll go see. Oh. They were both authentic. Wow, that's shocking. I didn't think they were. So, how is this going? Man, this part of the museum just takes forever. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's still I'd say 2/3 of the way, give or take. It's definitely over half. It's not halfway. It's a bit over halfway. I've just never finished the art museum because red just doesn't show up enough. Okay, well. Okay, well, I'm gonna give up on the fish, but what I won't give up on, because this is actually done, it's continuing this, as slow as it may be. I could probably remove the red ones now that I'm up to this stage. I won't bother tonight. Okay. Send good vibes, positive affirmation, I don't know. Whatever mystical energy is required to give me the stupid flowers. Oh, man. That's what those dirt patches are for, so I don't have to think about where to stand, it's just water them. I'll go until I either finish it or the can breaks. Whatever comes first. I'm surprised. I thought it would have broken. Watch it break on the second last one. Oh, it survived. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on the piranha. I can get that during the day. I need to get that other fish anyway. Huh? Oh. I'm definitely gonna design it to be tourist. Alright. That will do. An extra long session of this today. We'll do more over the weekend. If you're watching this later on the VODs channel, thanks for sticking around to the end of all of this. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it's alright. We'll try on red and hopefully get better luck with the villager hunt. Leave a like if you feel like it, and yeah, thanks for watching.